children, how are you today? This is Sir Nathan, your teacher in Mathematics 5. Are you ready? Okay, prepare your ballpen and notebook for you to write the lesson that we are going to discuss. Into this lesson, we will learn how to define and describe proportion. But before we will go on with our lesson, let's have first a drill. Give me the product of the following problem as I flash the cards. But please, give me your answer quickly. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Wow! You are very good. Can you still remember your past lesson regarding equivalent ratios? Let's try this. Identify the following ratios if they are equivalent or not. What you are going to do is to write E if the two ratios are equivalent and NE if they are not. Number 1. The answer is E. Good. Number 2. The answer is NE. Right. Number 3. The answer is NE. Awesome. Number 4. The answer is E. Fantastic. Number 5. The answer is E. Awesome. Good job. Look at the pictures. How many pineapples in the pictures? Yes, we have 3 pineapples. How about guavas? Yes, we have 2 guavas. What ratios can we form in this first set of fruits? Right, 3:2 or 3/2. Good job. Another set of pictures. How many mangoes are there? Yes, we have 6 mangoes. How many apples are there? Yes, we have 8 apples. What ratios can we form in this second set of fruits? 6:8 or 6/8. Excellent! Now, I will present to you a problem. Will you please read the problem? Listen carefully as we go on with our lesson. Children, what is proportion? Let's analyze the problem. What ratios can we derive from the problem? Let us learn how to define and describe proportion by writing ratios in 2 ways. First, in column form, like this. How do we know that they are equivalent ratios? We will know if they are equivalent ratios by multiplying the means and extremes. But, where are the means and extremes in the 2 ratios? The means are the numbers inside the 2 ratios and the extremes are the number outside the two ratios. How can we evaluate if the two ratios are equal? So, we are going to multiply the means and extremes like this. First, we multiply both the means, which is 1 times 100, the product is 100, then multiply the extremes, 50 times 2, and the product is 100. Are the products equal? So, therefore, we can call it proportion because the two ratios are equal. Let's try another way of writing ratios, and it can be written in fraction form, like this. To know that these two ratios are equal by using cross multiplication, we are going to multiply the numerator of first ratio, which is 50, to the denominator of the second ratio, which is 2. Then, multiply the denominator of the first ratio, which is 1, to the numerator of the second ratio, which is 100. Now, we can say that the two ratios are proportion because their products are equal or the same. Now, from these two ways of getting two ratios if the products are proportion, we can define and describe what is proportion. You got it right! Let's try another problem. By this time, we'll do it together. This is the problem. James and Ryan played basketball. James got 14 points and 6 steals, while Ryan got 7 points and 3 steals. What ratios can we derive from the problem? Let us learn how to define and describe proportion by writing ratios in two ways. What is the ratio of James' points to its steal? How about Ryan? James got 14 points and 6 steals, while Ryan got 7 points and 3 steals. Can you write it in column form? How about in fraction form? We will find out if their two ratios are proportion. First, we will do it in column form. Then, how do we multiply? We will multiply both the means and extremes. Are they proportion? Yes. Why are they proportion? Because the two ratios are equal. Very good. How about in fraction form? Let's see if they have the same answer. How do we multiply? By using cross multiplication. Are they proportion? Yes. Why you said that they are proportion? Because their products are equal. Are they the same answer using column form and fraction form? Yes. So, therefore, we can use either column form or fraction form in evaluating if the two ratios are proportion. Now, from these two ways of getting two ratios if the products are proportion, we can define and describe what is proportion. You got it right! Let's prove if really the two ratios are always proportion. Let us define and describe proportion by writing ratios in two ways. Let's try in column form. Again, we will multiply the extremes and the means. Are they proportion? No. Why? Because it says that proportion is two equal ratios. Very good. How about in fraction form? Let us see if they have the same answer. What are we going to do? We will use cross multiplication. Do they have the same answer? You are correct. Are they proportion? No, you're right. They are not proportion. Why? Because the two ratios are not equal. Now, from these two ways of getting two ratios, even if the products are not proportion, we can define and describe whether it is proportion or not. Excellent! Let us see if you can do it now on your own. Analyze the problems. Define and describe proportion. I will give you 1 minute and 30 seconds for problem number 1. For problem number 2, I will give you 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer. Let us check. These are the answers for problem number 1. And for problem number 2. Did you get it now? Very good. Did you get it now? Very good. Let's sum up what you've learned for today's lesson. What is proportion? Proportion is when two given ratios are equal. How do we know if the two given ratios form a proportion? If the products of means and extremes are equal, and the product of two ratios using cross multiplication are equal. Very good. Now, let us determine if you have really mastered the skills in today's lesson. Analyze the problems. Define and describe proportion. I will give you 1 minute and 30 seconds for problem number 1. For problem number 2, I will give you 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer. Let us check. These are the answers for problem number 1. And for problem number 2. You got the correct answers? Excellent! Your mastery level in defining and describing proportion is 100%. Congratulations! Again, this is Sir Nathan saying goodbye. I hope that you enjoyed and learned a lot. Keep safe and God bless. Bye-bye!